Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. Today is the 20th, today is Saturday, the 20th of January, 2024. Saturday, the 20th of January, 2024. See, here we are. The time is now, 12 minutes till 2 p.m. Sun coming in the window. The big news today was my neighbors, once again, they knock on the door. Knock, knock. I was laying down, still kind of dozing off. It was time to get up. It was about an hour ago. About an hour ago, I think. And these two banana boxes. Sorry, I keep letting the camera drift. Come on, Mark. Don't let the camera drift. Aim your camera. Okay. Anyway, see those two banana boxes loaded up with lots of stuff. And there was some fresh fruit and veggies that I actually just threw out. I'm not going to show you the trash can with the stuff I threw out. But most part, I got to thinking I was thinking the other day, I could just use, I don't need no fresh greens. I got a lot of canned spinach, I got a lot of canned green beans mainly. So I need greens and nutrients in greens, green beans, what's the difference? But, there's something I did before. I tried it recently, about a month ago. It worked out fine. Here's how you do it. Look at all this. I'm going to focus on this first. Look. What's this? Iceberg lettuce, red cabbage, and carrots. Thoroughly washed, already washed. See? How much of that I got? 2 pounds, 4 pounds. Keep in mind, those items, your iceberg lettuce, red cabbage, and carrots, is mostly water. And it's just little strips of carrots to give you that beta carotene. Point is, those are bags of mostly water. so it's 2 pounds of water. A little bit of fiber, a little bit of nutrients, right? So, what I said, what you can do, I tried it before, it worked out great. I'm going to try it again. I'll see how far I get with this. I'm going to experiment more. Take this pot, set it on my induction cooktop. It's about the right diameter. Induction cooktops, like I say, if you have a pacemaker, don't get induction cooktop otherwise. But this is an old pot I salvaged from somebody, from one of the neighbors. But it's going to be about the right diameter, approximately 8 inches. A little less, a little more, but if the diameter is too small or too big, it will not work on an induction cooktop. Okay, so that one, I've tried that pot before. It works okay. Now, what I can do there, I can put in, I know what I forgot to get. I forgot to get the imperial margarine. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I said, come on, Mark, you're forgetting to get out. Okay, I'm going to grab it right now. Oh, yeah, the measuring cup. I showed you this on the last cooking video. Sorry to scramble at the last minute with no editing. But you see, what this works out is if I put, if I put 1 pound of imperial margarine in that pot, right? That equals, it's 48% vegetable oil, so call it half, call it 50%. A whole pound of margarine is 2 cups. Well, then I'm putting in 1 cup of oil and 1 cup of flavored water, right? A little bit of salt, right? Okay. So put that all in there. I got to add some of my chicken bouillon. I told you my chicken bouillon expired in 2022. Okay, well, that's all right. It's not going bad. But chicken bouillon which has salt, accent, and sugar. And then I also add a little bit of just 1 or 2 tablespoons of sugar that's in this mason jar, right? 2 or 3 tablespoons of vinegar, iodized salt. Iodide is a necessary nutrient. Sprinkle some of that in. And I guess some black pepper. I showed you yesterday the sloppy mama on the back, which has seasoning and pepper. I might use that. I just wanted to simplify this out here, okay? So in the pot, I can get the margarine going, and I can throw in one of these bags here, and it ought to cook down just fine. And see if it's cooked down enough to make room for the next bag. See if it's cooked down enough to make room for the next bag. Keep going until it just seems like it runs out of room. But these cook down, because like I say, if you cook down where the water's, where the fiber is no longer fluffed out. See, it's fluffed out, like my hand is fluffed out. The lettuce leaf is fluffed out. But you cook it down, I imagine when they put spinach, canned spinach, you start with how many cups? 1 can of canned spinach, 15-ounce can, is probably to have to start off with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 cups of actual loose spinach leaves and cooks down into that 1 can of spinach. And see, once again, they said chopped kit. They have extra. They have in this outer bag. There's some salad dressing and this and that and bacon bits and this and that. I'll separate all that stuff out of there. And here there's another. Oh, this is Mighty Spring Mix, grown in Minnesota, and it's good. Anyway, thoroughly washed. Okay. So I'm just saying, I'll start with the big bags and work my way down. I might use these in my veggie smoothie because broccoli is a superfood. So my smoothie that I drink, I have to put broccoli in there. And then I put some carrots in there, whatever. Once again, beta carotene. And then there's see, this is like this here. Except they put it in a bowl. Romaine lettuce, grilled white chicken meat, Parmesan cheese. See, I can take the chicken meat. I've shown you my salmon salad. And I talked about my chicken salad. You make salmon salad, tuna salad, chicken salad. And there's all that chicken. I showed you it's called the same expiration date. It's summer of this year. All that has the exact same date. It falls up to get the exact date. Summer of this year. And all that salmon is I think they're all the same date, but they're in 2027. Whatever. Anyway, so that's my, I'll take all that and make a chicken salad. And then the greens I'll throw in the pot. Maybe a second pot at a later date. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then also, my neighbors gave me this mushrooms, and you can, get the internet in front of you. See, internet, computer. You look it up, and look up recipe for cream of mushroom soup. Let's make some cream of mushroom soup using the real freaking. I've done that once. I've done that once or twice before. Turns out all right. It's just a lot of work, A lot of work. Those I want to rinse them off a little and maybe cut the stem off, and because I don't have any upper teeth. The stem is tough, and I'll cut the stem off and dice up that head into how many pieces? 4 or 5, 4 pieces or whatever. And there's a little thing of mushrooms. Then there's some bananas, somewhat overripe, but I don't mind bananas that are slightly overripe. I'll eat them up just fine. In fact, public service announcement, if you're not sure, when your peeling looks like that, the banana inside is absolutely great. It's not all brown and mushy inside. It's great. It's sweeter. It goes from being green bananas, kind of bitter, and they get sweeter and sweeter. And then after they get so sweet, they go to a different flavor that I don't like. So too ripe is too ripe. Anyway, now look at this fruit smoothies. Oh my gosh, 12 bottles of fruit smoothies. See, so nice. Oh my gosh, it says Members Market, Sam's Club. So I'm sitting here with 24 bottles of fruit smoothies, right? Okay, nice. And then these are back while my wife Tanya was still alive. We used to get these shipped to us. It was part of our Medicare or Medicaid Mom's Meals. It says Mom's Meals, and they're pretty good. They're not super wonderful, but they taste fairly nice. Pork stir-fried rice and spiced fruit. Pork stir-fried rice here, spiced fruit medley there. Cajun style pasta with chicken, and the cinnamon apple crisp with oatmeal. Oatmeal's super healthy. Told you I made me a batch of oatmeal lately. I've been munching on that. And hummus. Like I told you, I have lots of garbanzo beans, so I can look on the internet, look at my recipe. I can make my own hummus and garbanzo beans. But look, I got ready-made hummus. It's always good stuff. I mention that because a lot of people don't like garbanzo. I remember going to United Methodist Open Door, and there was so many cans of garbanzo beans that my fellow customers, shall we call them, they just left those cans of garbanzo beans sitting on that table. They just left them out. But you can take them and make hummus, and hummus is tasty. And there's palm. A little bit of trivia: the little doohickeys inside, each little thingy inside is seed with some good tasty fruit around it. It's called ARILS, arrows. They're called arrows. To me, that's weird. There's too many names. There's too many names, crazy names for crazy foods. Okay, are you ready? 3, excuse me. 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.